Welcome to the Navigating Through Life with God podcast. I'm Darius, and I'm a faith-based content creator here on YouTube. So where did the love go? Let's get into it. You ever look around and wonder what happened to love? Not the kind of love that's flashy or filtered for social media. Now, I'm talking about the kind of real love, the kind that's selfless, that's patient, that compassionate kind, the kind that goes out of his way to help somebody, the kind that speaks up when someone's hurting, the kind that chooses grace over gossip. You know, there was a time not too long ago when we could just stop and help someone on the side of the road. Y'all remember that? No questions asked either. When neighbors actually knew each other. When someone being in need was enough reason to act. But now, we're more suspicious than supportive. We're more divided than united. And deep down, I think it's because we've drifted away from one of God's greatest commands, which is to love your neighbor as yourself. And I think the problem is that this world has forgotten how to love. You know, we're living in a time where kindness gets questioned, where a simple gesture now can be twisted into something negative, where helping someone can feel like a risk and not a calling. And what's wild is that even in the church, we as believers aren't always doing much better either. You know, we've let politics pull us apart. We've let pride hold us back. We let fear keep us silent. We let the world tell us how to treat each other instead of looking at how God has told us from the beginning. Now, Mark 12:30 and 31 says it clearly. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And get this, and love your neighbor as yourself. But somewhere along the way, we flipped that. We love ourselves first. We love our opinions, our comfort, our status, and God, well, he gets the leftovers. And then we wonder why things feel so broken. But here's the truth that hit me, and it hit me pretty hard. When we stop loving God with everything we have, we lose the ability to truly love people the way he calls us to. Because real love now, the kind of love that forgives, the kind that sacrifices, that extends grace, even when it's not deserved, only comes from him. And Jesus, he lived this. He didn't pick and choose who to love based on who agreed with him or who looked the part. He helped the outcasts. He healed the broken. He sat with the sinners. And he calls us to do the exact same thing. But we can't give what we haven't received. If we don't let God fill our hearts, we'll have nothing but judgment, frustration, and fear to pour into others. And I had to sit with this too because I can be honest here with y'all. I've let the world harden me at times too. I've questioned whether helping someone was safe or worth it at times. I've let differences now get in the way of empathy. But then I remembered what God did for me. And he saw everything. Now, he saw the mess. He saw the mistakes. He saw the moments I turned my back. And guess what? He still chose to love me. He still gave me a chance after chance to get it right. Now, that kind of love, it humbles you. And it reminds me that if God could love me through my worst, the least I can do is to show the same kind of love for the next person. Even if they don't like me. Even if they don't believe like me. Even if they never do the same for me, because love, real godly love, isn't about what you get, it's about what you give. So what do we do now? We start with God every single day. We spend time with him, not just on Sundays or when life is hard, but consistently. We ask him to soften our hearts, to open our eyes, to help us love the way he loves. And once we do that, something shifts. Loving your neighbor doesn't feel like a burden. It becomes a natural response to being loved by God. It's smiling at the cashier who looks worn down. It's checking in on a friend even when you're drained. It's choosing grace in the moment you really want to snap. And that one's the tough one. It's being different, not for the attention, but because the Spirit of God is working in you. Now, this world is desperate for love. Not more opinions, not more arguments, not more division. It needs people who will show up with the love of Christ. People like you and people like me. So today, let's stop asking where the love went and start being the ones who bring it back. Now, thanks for hanging out with me today. And if this resonated with you, I want you to hit the like button and share it with someone who might need it. Don't forget to subscribe and join me on this journey, because where impossibility ends, well, y'all know the rest. God begins. Stay blessed.